Had a lot of dreams in my life. Had a lot of dreams in my life. I think, well, I know my very first dream was to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Didn't work out for me. I wanted to be an astronaut. I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be a detective. I wanted to be a surgeon. I wanted to be an ER doctor. When House was on, I wanted to be a diagnostician. And they don't exist, really. So, that never happened. But man, like astronaut, surgeon, that takes a lot of fucking drive, man. I don't have that. I've got talent galore. Dude, I've been a dancer. I've done ballet. I've done jazz. I've done some light tap. I taught ballroom dance for like a year. And doing so learned ballroom. So the stuff they do on the Dancing with the Stars shit, like if I ever became a star and went on Dancing with the Stars, I would be a fucking ringer because I taught ballroom for a year. Like my body would have to break down for me to fuck up that shit. You know what I mean? Like I would have to not be able to keep up. And I don't know, I probably wouldn't be able to keep up. I used to sing. I haven't really kept that up. That, you know, it's a muscle. Believe it or not, singing is a muscle. And if you don't do it for a long time and just sit around and smoke, you lose a lot of your range. and it's tough. It's rough to find songs that are in range for you these days. So, you know, I used to be pretty athletic. I was a sword fighter, like no doubt. That's actually legit. Like I used to do buffer weapon fighting, and I was good, man. Like in groups, always got killed. If it was 2 or 3 guys, I would just kind of go, I'm dead. Because I always knew it. Every once in a while, I get a wild hair up my ass, and I'd fucking refuse to give up. But man, one-on-one, I was fucking devastating. I was a nightmare to deal with because I had friends that had been doing it for decades and they taught me dirty tricks. And I developed dirty tricks of my own as I continued to do it. And I'm a motherfucker, man. Like, you give me a fucking padded stick, watch out. Even nowadays, that shit, like, I'll be rusty, but I'll shake that shit off with the first hit I take. Like, it's just how I am. I don't know. I was fucking great with that shit. I was phenomenal in the day. And, you know, what do you do with that? I don't know. You know, like, I got a lot of talent. I'm smart. I have no fucking drive. I have zero fucking drive. All I want to do is sit around, play video games, and watch videos, and fuck around and make goofy videos. And you know what I mean? Like, that's it. And it's like a chore for me to get up every morning and go to work. But that's how lazy I am. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm afraid of success, afraid of failure, just afraid. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But for some reason, I just don't want to succeed. And you know, I start doing things, and then as soon as it becomes work, like, man, I've made a lot of music too, but I can't write lyrics and shit like that. My brain don't work in that way. But I can make techno. I can make some pretty sweet techno on my channel. There is some. I was DJ Tempo. No, I was just Tempo. That's right. I was not a DJ. I was just Tempo because I made music. But I got an ear for it. I like my stuff. It's on my fucking Walkman. I listen to it. I like it that much. Because I make stuff that I want to hear. So it's pretty much, if you have my taste. If you don't have my taste, you ain't like it. But I don't know. I always want to do things. Romantically, I love the idea of doing all of these things. But it takes work to do things. And when the work gets to me, I slack off. And I stop posting on the weekends. And I stop really doing production. And I just don't do creative stuff anymore, really. And I just sit around and bullshit because I know that, you guys like that stuff. And it's easy and simple for me. And it allows me to sit around and play video games and watch videos and just fuck around and do videos for you guys. But, if I wasn't wasting like 9.5 hours of my day going to work, working, and coming home, I'd have a lot more time to do the things that I want to do. So, I think because literally this dream is the one dream that I have continued the longest I've ever continued any dream in my life. Because obviously there's something doing this with me that I enjoy. Dare I say love. And you guys know that that's you. Because without the audience, dude, I would not still be doing it. If I didn't have an audience at all, I would not have kept this up. Honestly, 4 years ago, if those of you who are still here from that shit, way back when I was doing the drama shit, if you guys didn't appear, didn't show up, didn't stick around, that was probably going to be it. I was going to give up. But you did. You saw something in me. And you enjoy my content. And I can say that I've been proud of my ideas. I've been proud of my arguments. I've been proud of the skills to weed out bullshit that I have honed. The ability in me to stay honest. Stuff like that. Like, it's, I don't know. I've changed a lot from doing this. It's made me a different person, and I like the person it's made me. So, I kind of want more of that person to come out. And, yeah. I can say I've been proud of who and what I've become. I can't say I'm entirely proud of what I've been giving you guys. Because there are a lot of times where I'll be editing the video, watching it back, and that's if that even happens, if something happens during the video that I have to fucking remember to do. And like, dude, my nightmare, here's my nightmare, right? As you guys know, I often film at the Pooh Bear. And sometimes I notice the flag that's behind me after I've started recording, and I get up and go change the fucking flag. You're gonna see that, and you're gonna see that happen. And sometimes I'm not wearing pants. And sometimes I get up, I film, and it just sits there, and I fuck around for hours, and then I go, oh shit, I gotta edit before I gotta go to bed, and it's like 10 o'clock already, so I'm like, right? And then I just chop the ends off and fucking throw that shit out. like I said, I haven't been proud of it. And fucking man, if I ever got my fucking dick slapping around in a video, like if it's happened, you guys have kept an amazing secret. So I'm guessing it hasn't happened yet. But if it fucking ever happens, that would be embarrassing. I would laugh it off, and honestly, I would have to take it down. Like, I would have to take it down. But the only thing I would do to edit it is to put the fucking black cock that it's a dildo. It's a big black dildo that I ripped from the fucking internet that I use for a censor bar. I'd have to put that over it, I'd still just leave it, but whatever. Like, but goddamn, that can't fucking happen. I can't have that happen. So I need to get a lot more serious with what I'm doing, just because my laziness is now getting out of fucking hand, I think. So that's my plan if Donald Trump wins the election. I teased you guys a couple of days ago, and said that if Donald Trump won, I was going to do something that you guys would like. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to buckle down and make a run at it. And that means that I'll actually set up the think spot for those of you who choose to throw your money away. I will fucking set up the think spot, finally. I will get what I need to do to be able to live stream. God damn, somebody just yelled because I heard it. Oh, fucking shit, you people are so weird with your live streams. But I do want to do an interview show. And who do I want to interview? Whoever the fuck wants to, whoever the fuck it can intrigue me enough to get me to want to put them on the fucking show. That's it. I've already got one person I hope is still booked. I threw out an invite and told him I was going to buckle down and get all this shit done a fucking year ago. And I did not. I did not do it. I've seen him, he still comments. So hopefully he's still into the idea of coming on and doing a stream with me sometime. I would really love to talk to this guy. It would be awesome to talk to this guy. I don't want to spoil it, because it's one of those things that I would want to say right before, like as I'm introducing somebody, and you are a, and then that person goes, I am a this, and I go, wow, all right, and then we get into it. Like, that would be fun. I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say me talking to this person is going to be a very interesting conversation. And I kind of want to start working on my interview chops. Because I want to start inviting people on my channel. So, because honestly, like, it always has felt scummy to me, but it feeds my arrogant side. Look, it's called the shadow. It's a Jungian thing, right? And to be a whole person, you have to recognize your shadow and understand who it is. And every once in a while, you must feed it. It just has to fucking happen, right? Now, with some people, that gets pretty bad. With me, I make things that I think are kind of scummy, but it's entertaining for me, and fuck them if they want to make their video in response to me. It's YouTube. You have your channel. It's what you post under. So, like, you want to fucking tell me off? Tell me off. I'll play it. Link me. I'd be happy to dice it up and talk in between you. Don't worry about it. I'm more than happy to do that. Ask Nancy Pelosi. She can't get in an interview without me fucking wanting to be like,
We feed them. We feed them.
So, you know, but I make these shitty videos where I kind of just scream at people, and I don't entirely like it. I don't entirely think it's obviously it's not fair. I have the platform. But like I said, if you would rather it be a little bit more fair, and you don't have to be on it the way I do it. You put a black screen with your voice, and I'll put up video clips and memes for you.
My name is Jeff.
I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never sully somebody else's work by doing that unless it was funny. Shit. Well, okay, it would be funny, but I'm not going to do that because we're arguing at this point, right? But I don't like that there's no back and forth. I don't, honestly, myself, personally, I don't like that I have to fucking make this video where I yell and scream, and then I have to wait however long it takes to find out what the fuck you got to say back. I don't like that shit. It's not fun for me. It's not as fun for me as it could be. It's not as fun for you guys as it could be. Imagine if I was yelling at Tim instead of yelling at Tim. You know what I mean? So, if Donald Trump wins the election, because if Donald Trump wins the election, let's face it, that's really the only way I could make a run at it. Because if Donald Trump loses, honestly, I don't know why the fuck YouTube would keep any of us that don't like Joe Biden and have been fucking with them for the past 4 years straight and gloating every time we win and they lose. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, they're gonna sweep everybody away and they'll get down to me eventually. Right? Like, they'll get down to me eventually. Because think about it. If they get rid of all the big names, who are people gonna watch? That's right, smaller names. And then they're gonna become big names and get swept away. Sooner or later, my shitty position will rise up to where I'm on the fucking top. And then they'll immediately delete me. You know? So, if Joe Biden wins, I'm here till they boot me, then I go to BitChute. You know, fuck it, whatever. And I'll probably lose all heart because it'll just suck. And I'll just die. But if Trump wins, I'm gonna make a run at it. I'm gonna make a real fucking run at it. We're going for I want to get YouTube to start sending me things that they think I'll be happy about, so that I can destroy them on video for you. and literally piss on them. Like, and as I'm doing it, I'm going to be sitting there going, this is my performance art of what it feels like to be an employee. But this is me being the employee enacting upon your fucking stupid little shitty made in China fucking by children thing that you sent me, that I'm supposed to go and like open it for everybody, and everybody's gonna go oh, and I'm gonna go oh, and it's gonna be like an anime in here, and I'm gonna go, this is so great, and I'm gonna hang it up on the mantle over there so that you guys can all see it every time I film. I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna go, oh, YouTube finally decided to recognize me. Whee! You gonna start paying me, motherfuckers? And then it's gonna cut, because I'll get drunk for this, and then it's gonna cut to a fucking clip of me standing over it, pissing on it, going, hey, fuck you. And then, you know, sometimes I drink and I have to take a big old liquid shit. So you never know what might happen. And then, yeah, I'll probably take a power tool to it. Something like that. And, I don't know, maybe stick a sword through it or something. and then I'll fucking stick that shit up on the mantle. Honestly, that would be fucking kind of cool. To do all manner of fucked up shit to it, and then clean it off. Obvious, I'm not gonna stick it up there wet and shitty. But, like, get one of my swords, and I'll fucking punch that shit straight through it, and then every time YouTube gives me a new fucking award, I'll do a bunch of fucked up shit to it, and it can go on the sword. And then eventually I won't need a stand for the sword anymore. It'll be held up by frames. See, I'm full of great ideas. I just have to get to the point where YouTube starts sending me shit like that before they can be realized. But I have a dream. I have big dreams. What I'm talking about here, giving you guys good videos again, and really, you know what really made me understand it? Like, it was almost a fucking smack in the face. Like, I love bearing. I really do love bearing. And honestly, I don't know if it's intentional or not. I really honestly don't know if it's intentional or not. I think it was intentional. I think bearing full on fucking smacked me in the face and said, "Wake up, you cunt. What are you doing?" When he took a piece of my video of me just screaming into the camera and did what I thought would be a great idea at the time, just too much fucking work, because it still plays good, you know, it still plays well. And he took that shit and he actually did the editing work and cut up the fucking actual debate and put the actual fucking debate in there. Put a little effort into the video, the effort that I couldn't fucking put. And it doubled my subscribership. I went from 2,500 and draining 10 every day to 5,700 and draining 20 every day. And you know what it should have done? It should have blown me up to 100,000. Honestly. It should have. He sends me an email. You gotta get on something so that we can talk. Get on fucking whatever. Get on, what the hell is it called? Discord. Because I guess he's all on Discord now. It's like, you gotta get on Discord. And I'm like, I made a bunch of goofy excuses. Didn't do it. And I think he gave up on me. Like, he still comments every once in a while. I think he's still just kind of telling me, hey, I'm still here, dude. But, like, I emailed him back and he hasn't emailed me back. Maybe he's as fucking lazy with email as I am. And then he did get married and have a baby. But, you know, whatever. Still, like, it should have been a punch to the nuts. And I took it as a punch to the nuts. But then what did I do? I still sucked my thumb, put it up my ass, and just fucking, ugh. So, if Donald Trump wins, we're gonna fight for it. That's the announcements. That's what I'm gonna do. If Donald Trump wins, we're really gonna fucking go for this shit. We're gonna get this going to the level that I want it to be at, the level that it can be at, the level that it should be at. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit that American dream. Well, I'm fucking sitting here telling everybody to go out there and work hard and fucking achieve and be successful. And I'm sitting on all this potential. Just sitting here. Just fucking sitting here. No. Donald Trump wins, all that changes. That's what's gonna happen. And if Donald Trump loses, honestly, if Donald Trump loses, I might take that personally. I don't know. I might take that as I didn't work hard enough. So maybe if Donald Trump loses, I'll work twice as hard.
Tough ass speech. But you're not gonna win.
Nah, I don't care. I'm just a middle-aged man who never lived up to his potential. You don't want to be on the wrong end of me if I ever do. I got the drinks.